Today we're joined by my two good friends Bob and Aaron from Back2Back Roofers. They're going to tell us a little bit about what it's like working together, what it's been like over the years, working through COVID, going from being employed, being self-employed to running a business. So, do you want to introduce yourselves? Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Robert Back, and me and my son Aaron, we started a business in 2019, went self-employed or to running a limited company for roofing. But before that, we worked for the same company for a couple of years doing all the roofing jobs from councils, local authorities and housing associations.
So what's it been like? What's the dynamic like working sort of father and son?
It's been hard because I've had to learn a lot of new things working with family, and it's always difficult. Sorry about the phones.
You're all right.
And but we've learnt along the way. So we've learnt how to, instead of arguing, we've learnt how to sort of get better at communicating rather than arguing.
And what's it like working with the old man as a boss?
I think we clash a lot.
Yeah.
Because our personalities are the same. But other than that, because we're so close outside of business, we just make it work.
Yeah. Come on then, what's some of the big juicy arguments you've had?
It's usually me. It's usually I like things done a particular way.
Right.
And then if it ain't done that way, I lose my rag, basically. And we chatting at each other and all that. And so either having a walk off or I walk off.
Yeah.
So we can cool down. But we're starting to find that middle ground where we can communicate better.
Yeah.
It took a while to actually work out.
Yeah.
And it's working. It took time, but I've had to learn a lot of new things because I've always worked for myself.
Yeah.
So it was like me learning about myself and how to conduct myself with other people because I'm a bit particular or professional.
I think I've been really stubborn. I've tried to do things my own way.
Yeah, right.
But as I've grown up, I've realised he's the one with all the experience, so sometimes it's best to listen to what he's saying.
Yeah, it's been tough for him because I'm quite a tough taskmaster anyway. If I want it done, I want it done sort of now. Let's get on with it and done.
I think my dad's very old school, so it's very hard to match his level of work rate.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've had to pick that up over the years that he wants things done in a certain way. My dad's grown up with nothing, so when he does go to work, he goes to work properly.
Right.
Whereas I've had a pretty decent childhood, so I haven't got the. I've had to learn to have to get the drive myself.
Yeah, that must be a very common problem that people have in business at the moment.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, like we've had it, my generation, we have had it pretty good these past 20 years. You can't really complain too much, especially compared to previous generations.
Absolutely.
So like, what's the one thing that you would say that you could advise other business owners to help motivate sort of like millennials, the Gen Zers?
I think you've got to be self-motivated anyway, and I always have. If I don't see a problem, I see a solution, and I think that sort of gives me good step. When there is a problem, I can solve a problem. You've got to be self-conscious and self-confident of what you want to do without any distraction, and then you just plough forward. Never stopping, just ploughing forward. And I think that's important. The kids now need to have more motivation to actually not just want to succeed financially, but just for their own selves. And I find a lot of the youngsters don't have much self-confidence or belief or want to move forward. They get comfortable in the situation they're in, they're getting paid well, and that's it. That's as far as they think. I don't think beyond that.
Is there one particular thing that you've picked up off your dad that you thought, that's I'm definitely gonna encapsulate that, bring that forward in my journey of life? Like, what would that thing be?
It'd definitely be the work rate. That's one thing that I've definitely tried to pick up, the work rate.
Yeah. Why the work rate? What is it about your dad's work rate?
It's just non-stop.
Yeah.
But in a good way, not in a bad way. Yeah, he's a bit impatient with some of the things he does, but the work rate. I believe if you've got the work rate that my dad has, it's just a matter of time before success comes, really.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I agree with that because I failed. I haven't always won. I haven't always been brilliant at everything. and I failed, but I'm not one of them that will sit down and lick my wounds. I just jump straight back up and I'll be going back at it again.
Yeah.
Until I get there eventually. And I always knew that in my own mind, but it was me that was stopping me, not anybody else.
So if there's one thing that you guys would pass down to someone looking to start a roofing company, what would you say? Or even someone, or even something where you'd say, right, don't start a roofing company because of this and that, or if you don't possess this.
The one main thing is your personality.
Right.
You've got to have a good personality and good communicational skills with the people that you're going to get the work from.
Okay.
That's, to me, I could get work all day long, every single day, because I come across in the right way. I come across in a professional manner, and I tell them the truth of what the problem is, rather than telling them bullshit just to make a few quid. I'd rather tell them the truth, and then it's up to them if they choose to use me.
Yeah. Is there any particular thing that you'd like to, like, what's the next thing you think you need to learn to help improve your financial life or your business life, or just help improve back to back?
I think it's just getting my work rate in order.
Right.
Trying to get it to the level of my dad's work rate, and
You'll
I
never
feel
be
like
able to do that,
I feel
son.
like I've got all the other parts. I'm just missing that the work rate that my dad's got. That's about it, really.
So just being a bit more productive, being a bit more efficient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being up there in the wind and the rain, the snow and the sludge.
Yep.
You can't compare it to any other job.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
You're always outdoors. That's why I can't be in an office all day.
Yeah.
I love being outside, not inside.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up then so you
Okay,
guys can
let's
get
wrap
back
it up.
outside.
Not get down the rabbit hole.
Thanks a lot. No, you guys have been great. Really appreciate that, and you're welcome to come back on anytime.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that.
Cheers, sir.